Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Danny Alvarez Jiu-Jitsu in Austin, Texas, coming back at you again from the Bahamas. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning out. Just finished up another great run. Listened to those mental vitamins again. Caught something really good in my ear I wanted to share with you. Real quick, let me just show you just kind of where I'm at real quick. Yeah, beautiful place. Beautiful morning. Got to get up, get the workout in, got to get the run in. No way can I just let the morning just pass me by and just kind of waste something beautiful like this. Got to get up out here on this deck, stretching out. So anyways, would you follow you? Okay, would you follow you? So I'm listening to the mental vitamins, you know, catching these different videos playing on my playlist. And one of the things that really just caught my attention was, would you follow you? Basically meaning, you got kids or friends or just anyone, we all have someone that looks up to us. Doesn't matter who you are, someone's always watching us, always looking up to us, looking at us for certain things. Would you follow you? The things that you do in your day-to-day life, starting when you first get up in the morning, would you follow you? Are your habits worth following? Are your habits worth someone else, you know, coming to you for advice from, right? You know, I get things all the time, so, you know, that pushes me to just stay on track, not get lazy, because people reach out to me all the time, and for me it's just simple. It's discipline. The discipline just kicks in when I'm lazy, when I'm tired, you know, my mind's not really where it should be, my body's sore, you know. Right now, you know, lately been dealing with a lot of injuries, kind of different things. Don't like to talk about that, but the work still has to get done, things still got to get put in place, you know. And I want to be able to share that with other people when they come up to me or when they ask me things. Hey, how is it that you do what you do? You know, and I want to be able to share my struggles and the things that I've dealt with in the past to get me to where I'm at today, to help someone else, you know, move them forward and move their needle in the right direction, versus, well, yeah, you know, I sleep in, I get up whenever I feel like it, you know, I eat flaming hot Cheetos. You know, I eat cheeseburgers, I don't work out, I skip training sessions, I don't do jiu-jitsu when I should, you know, and the list goes on, right? Like, just that alone right there, like, just scares me to death. Like, to just ever have to talk like that, or someone look at me like that, just freaks me out to the point where, like, yeah, man, that's never gonna happen. Like, I can't let that happen, right? Because, you know, I got a lot of people that depend on me. You know, got my family, got my friends. And then I got this huge academy with 250 something students. I got all these little young warriors that come to see me week in and week out, teens, adults. And how are they supposed to follow someone like that if, again, I'm getting up whenever I feel like it, sleeping in, being lazy, sleeping until noon, past 10 o'clock, letting the morning go by, you know, eating fattening, greasy foods, not working out, you know, not showing up to training class sessions, and, you know, and doing like what I'm doing here on vacation, but I'm working out. I already trained two jiu-jitsu sessions and worked out every day that I got here, you know, to show other people, like, yeah, you know, there's levels to this stuff. There's levels to life. There's average, there's below average, there's above average, and then there's these other levels, just like for instance, a lot of people talk about black belt. There's levels of black belt. For sure there's levels of black belt, right? You know, I feel like I'm a really good black belt. I've been training for a long time. I compete. I train all the time. But then there's levels above me, those elite levels, and I'm trying to get to those elite levels, and I can't get to those levels. Again, skipping training sessions, eating bad all the time, you know, just lazy work ethic, no work ethic at all. And, you know, who's gonna follow someone like that? At least I wouldn't. I'm not gonna follow anyone that doesn't have, like, good work ethic, right? So for anyone out there, would you follow you? Getting up this morning, getting up today, can you reflect back and be like, yeah, people can follow me, my kids can follow me. I'm not talking about, do you just get up and go to work every day, right? What happens when you get out of work? What do you do when you get out of work? You know, do you just go to the local pub, grab a couple beers, some cheeseburgers and curly fries, and then call it a night and get ready for the next day? Do you just go home and watch TV, watch some Netflix, don't move your body around, don't do anything, and then do the same thing the next day? Or do you make some other things happen to where your kids and other people, are you eating right, you're exercising, you're reading, you're doing other extra things, so that you're being a super great example for your kids. Anyone can just go to work, right? I went to work. I worked at General Motors. To me, that was just, that was just average stuff. Yeah, I got up like a robot. I went to work every day, and then after that, that was it. But after that, I went and got my runs in. I went to jiu-jitsu class. I was doing other things besides just going to work, because work was just work. Work was something that I felt like, well, not that I felt like, but I just had to do it. In order, if I wanted to eat, I had to go to work. But I wanted to be something else and do something else and be a better person. So I started putting these other things in my life and started cutting other people out of my life and just other bad habits out of my life, so that I could get to that next level, so that people could follow me. I wanted to open an academy. I wanted to teach jiu-jitsu. And in order to be a good leader and a good inspiration to others, I got to have good work ethic, right? So would you follow you? Today, getting up today, are you doing the right things? Are you getting up and going for that walk? Are you saying, oh, not today, I don't feel like it, maybe I'll start again on Monday? What's your breakfast look like this morning, okay? What's your afternoon going to look like? What's your evening going to look like? Is it just partying all the time, just hanging out, sleeping in, just laziness? If you're happy with that, again, I've said it in all my other videos, if you're happy with that, then just be happy with that. But if you're not happy and you want some changes, make them. You got to make those changes, because, again, there's always someone watching you, looking at you for some type of guidance. And, again, if you have kids, man, you got to step it up. And just going to work and putting food on the table, to me, just isn't enough. I did that, okay? I wanted to be a super great example for Danielle and for all the other kids that I have in my jiu-jitsu program, of just great work ethic. Again, no one's perfect. I make mistakes. I say things, I do things, but it's not like intentional to kind of like hurt people. It's just, we're human. We make mistakes. But I'm definitely trying to be aware of the work ethic and who I'm trying to, who's watching me, who's following me, so that I can be a good example. Again, I put that video out the other day about the black belt. I can't be in jiu-jitsu class talking about respect and putting all these good principles out on the mat, and then as soon as I get done with class, I go on Facebook, spread a lot of negative things, talk trash to other, black belts and practitioners, and spreading negative politics stuff on my Facebook page. It's not congruent. Those are bad examples. I leave all that stuff alone. I just spread good stuff, good positive things, because that's what I want other people to do. I want other people to spread good positive things, good work ethic, hard work, and I just think the world would be a better place with that. So again, would you follow you? Would you follow you if you're someone else looking at you right now? Are you that person, the go-to person that's going to help someone? Or are they looking at you being like, yeah, I don't really want to follow them because they really don't have any work ethic, or they're lazy? All right, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this day. Actually, I got a jiu-jitsu class to go to, and I'm going to hop in this ocean later on this afternoon. All right, you guys have a great day. Talk to you again.